Exodus 8:1. Let my people go so that they may worship me. What? And I went to Sunday school, Bible school, 8 o'clock service, 12 o'clock service, and I'm doing my research. And so God repeatedly commands Pharaoh to release the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. The phrase has become a powerful symbol. And then when I think about it deeper, and I put that whole phrase into today's world, it makes me wonder, what if God's people are the ones held captive by the industry, or captive by the ways of the world? But then when I think about it, the ways of the world, what does that mean? So if I'm of the world, does that mean that this particular God who wants his people free does not belong to me? Do I now belong to another God? Because we have all of these religions, right? We have Muslim, we have Christianity, and then within Christianity, it's several umbrellas: Baptist, Catholic, and the list goes on. We have Hindu, we have Ifa, we have Las 21 Divisions, we have Santeria, we have all of these religions under one umbrella that's fit into one clubhouse, and it's just like beautiful. So it's one God, Most High, one source. And it breaks down into different religions, into different cults, to get different, I call them clubs, like that's just how I look at religion. I just call them clubhouses, like sororities. So you have this one God, and now this God has broken off into Muslim. Now the Muslim people call him their God, Allah. Okay, now you have this clubhouse, and this is Christianity, and they honor Jesus Christ, the God of Israel. Then you have, all the other religions with their different gods, but it all remains back to source. And source is like just exuding his energy, and it's like, okay, cool. And then you have the ones who don't even believe in a religion, the ones who may not particularly worship a God, but may honor all of the gods. As for me and my house, we choose to worship and honor Jesus Christ. Whom I honor after that is none of your concern. Whether that be Lucifer that I honor that day, whether it be Hecate that I honor that day, whether it be Mama Oshun that I honor every day, whether it be Santa Muerte that I honor every other day, may it be my voodoo ancestors that I celebrate day and night. May it be whoever I choose to give my energy to. That's my business. So who am I to tell anyone that their way of honoring or worshiping whomever they call their God is wrong? It's all in your head. What we forget is that it's the energy that we're giving. It's the energy that we radiate when we do honor a God, or the gods, or the deities, or the laws. People make such a big deal over things that don't even concern them. I don't understand that. I don't understand why there's even racism. Like, you still don't like someone because of the color of their skin, and not because they're ugly as shit, not because they have a big ass head, not because you don't like the way they talk. You just looked at them and said, I don't like you. That's weird. I think that's sick. That sounds like a birth defect. It almost sounds like autism that hasn't been yet correlated into this dimension correctly, because that sounds fucking retarded. And the more that I think about it, the more that I understand why people act the way that they do is because of our ancestors. A lot of our ancestors were beaten. A lot of our ancestors were raped and forced into other horrendous sexual. So when you have incest, you create a retardation gene because there's too many chromosomes that are alike, and they start to link and they start to create other mutations within the bloodline. So eventually, in that molecule, that DNA will turn into something totally different. However, it won't be as strong. So it may appear as mental illness in the head, whether that be learning, your coping skills, the way you heal, and that really can go under an umbrella of several things, and I will digress about that later. But I do know there is a link for sure between the incest of our ancestors and how it shows up today. 21 years. What was Hades doing while we were still captive? Is that why the phrase "we know black, we Dominican" so offensive to a lot of people? However, to Dominicans, it almost sounds like they were betrayed, because it's like